This video will walk through purchase orders and syncing them to XERO. So in order to make use of this functionality, you'll need to have set up your portal to be integrated with XERO, and this is covered in more details in our previous XERO Integration Setup video. So once you've done that and you're ready to start syncing purchase orders, we just go into Merchant and Sales and then Purchase Orders and find a purchase order that we wish to export. So here's a purchase order that's been worked on, and we're at the stage where we're ready to order this. So we're going to run the order purchase order transition. So as we've discussed before, this can be set up to automatically send a copy of the purchase order directly off to the supplier. Otherwise, you can print off a PDF copy of it and personalize an email and send it out. So now that we've marked it as ordered, it's updated the status to be pending export. You can see that's sitting in there now. And we now need to just wait for the job to run on the server, and this will automatically be picked up and exported. So if you can recall, in the previous setup video, we looked at the 3 different types of account codes that are attached to either a category, a manufacturer, or a product, and those are the income account codes, the expense code, and the asset code. So with the purchase orders, we'll attempt to look for an existing asset code, which is the inventory on hand code, and those line items, as they're pushed into XERO in the purchase order system, they'll be populating that asset account. So what that means is, as you're bringing in stock from a purchase order, you're theoretically increasing your inventory on hand, which is then being journaled inside of XERO automatically for you. Now, once you receive the invoice for your purchase order, there may be a discrepancy for things like freight, and the system has the ability to add those additional expenses to the line items to inflate your actual supplier cost prices inside the system. So in order to do that, we can run the Set Miscellaneous Production Costs transition and click Go. So here we can see a listing of any stock items that are on the purchase order. We can see our supplier buy price, and then we have an additional column here for additional miscellaneous costs that we wish to add. So now that we've added that in there, you can see we haven't actually adjusted the buy price. The buy price will still remain as it is. However, when we receive this stock into the warehouse, the cost of that stock will be the buy price plus that miscellaneous cost. This will then adjust the overall average cost of goods for the product.